is it. Beaches Farm. Liberty Racing. And amazing surroundings.
Crazy, absolutely crazy. Just floods of people coming in, and we've had all kinds of funny stories. We've had a couple that turned up at 7 a.m. in the morning. There was a tent.
Oh wow!
And the son of the farmer lifted the tent up, and these two heads popped up from the middle, and they were doing the business in the middle of the.
No.
Don't.
Harnessing the energy.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
How
They're going in
hilarious.
hours, and then they crept out naked.
You're joking.
Oh my god, that is funny. Oh, we need that. Oh
Yes.
my god.
And then we've had a lot of meditation, and
Yeah, there.
yeah, somebody, I think a journalist, camped out overnight, and we've got BBC coming on Sunday, so it continues. But it is as soon as the rain comes in, it's going to start really properly growing over. So
Yeah.
it will be short-lived. So whether we go beyond this weekend is, I doubt whether we will. But basically, if you go where this young chap is coming, there's a cross. You can see the cross there. If you go down, follow in that direction, you'll get to the first circle here, and then there's a little walkway to get to the second circle.
Okay.
Amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
enjoy.
thank you very
How do you
much.
do it?
Cheers. Thank you. I mean,
Up there to get the actual circle or with the fern.
yeah. It does look like an amphitheatre. They couldn't have chose a better place, really. So we're not in the circle yet, and from what we've been told, these nodes, these knuckles right in the middle of the stems of the wheat, these apparently are what get manipulated by the energy or whatever has made the circle. You can see them there, what they look like, and as we go into the circle, I'll find some that seem to have created the pattern, and we can see for ourselves. So this now here looks to me like this is the beginning of the circle. Obviously we've come on 30th of May, this was made on the 15th apparently, so there's been a good few people here. It's been well trodden down. But where the pattern has been made, wow, yeah, look at that. So those nodes are double the ones that I've just looked at. Wow. Wow. I want to do what Lizzie's done, I want to take my shoes off, my socks, and see if there is a difference in energy that I can pick up. But look at that, you can see the nodes. Bigger, look, so this looks like one that's been, so these nodes, when they're apparently not man-made, is where they bend the stems using some sort of energy force, because if it's man-made, the stems break with just like the panels of wood or whatever. Now look, these are ones in the natural state, just standing. And look, they're about 2 or 3 mil. And then you look at these. Wow. So this is the entrance to the main pattern. That bit we've just been is like the outer ring. Hello mate. Are you some sort of alien life form? He looks so cool, doesn't he? But look at these nodes. These nodes are all normal size. Look. Now we are in the main pattern, so this is where I'm going to send the drone up in a bit, but this is where like it interlaces and creates this Celtic knot. People have been here doing meditations, and the lady at the gate was telling us people have come from Mauritius to see it and everything. So look, this one has been bent at the nose. Yeah, it's not the greatest example really. Let's see if we can find some. Let's go a bit further in. So there's one. The pattern has been made. I just found that absolutely amazing. What could do that? We've got to thank Casper Sites for his video, his little documentary that he put together for bringing this to our attention, because this is amazing. We would have never knew. It's only like a couple of weeks old, and as the lady at the gate said, that once the rain starts and the crops start to grow again, it will grow over, so there won't be much time left to really have a look at it. But if you do get the chance, if you're down this way in Wiltshire, Beaches Farm, it's definitely worth coming to have a look.
Yeah, at the beginning of 2020, didn't he?
And when that fucking videos of like the UAP.
Yeah.
And when you sort of things, I've always tried like, because I don't just like take what I hear and try and believe it. I'm trying to always like pick holes in the story, but there's not with Bob Bizarre. And he said the same thing for 50 years, mate. It's just like, how would you, and it's in such scientific detail. There's no way that you'd just be making it up and not get anything wrong. Just 100% it's real. No, not 100%. But
Yeah.
the government don't want us knowing about it. Definitely not.
No.
Especially the technology side of things, because the US is probably wanting that technology for themselves.
Yeah.
If you had a technology that could like distort gravity, then everything in like science fiction is real, isn't it? You have a fucking force field. You could have whatever. You could just assert your will onto anyone, couldn't you?
And they say, you know, you can generate electricity yourself for free.
Oh, why, mate? God,
They don't want you to know that.
Yeah, but that probably is part of it. I mean, if there's like energy that, because think about if they could replace oil with like some gravitational propelled object, then all the oil companies, which is like half the world's economy, is all gone, isn't it? All them getting shut down. So they probably do want to keep it a secret.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. I think we've moved into the age of Aquarius. I don't know how much you know about things like that. So every 2,200 years you move into another star sign. We've moved in. Yeah. We've just come from the age of Pisces. Basically, in the beginning of that was Jesus Christ, and then now we are literally in like the early stages of Aquarius. I don't know if you did.
What does that mean?
So it's basically a new world is being born, and those who are in power know it. And there's different basically energies. Pisces is more structure,
Right.
And Aquarius is more flow. So anything's possible, and it's got to be built at the beginning. What they want to form for control. That's what I feel.
Yeah.
They're putting all new control systems in place. You've heard them talking about the golden age and all this, Trump and the rest of them.
Yeah.
They know this is why there's so many more distractions out there, as in, you know, your power slap, don't know, stuff like this, ridiculous things.
Just shit to distract you.
Yeah, to stop you realising that you are connected to something a lot bigger.
So these ages, how long do they sort of last?
About 2,000 years, and we're on the cusp. And there's a lot of people, I don't know yet, but I'm starting to strongly believe that everyone that's here now is here for a reason. To usher this new age in.
It lines up quite well with the Bible.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It does. Well, if you look into the book of Revelations, which is basically the end.
He's a Christian.
Yeah.
So
Okay, well, I'm a Christian.
Yeah,
I was born a Catholic, but and when I say a Christian, I mean I believe in the message of Jesus.
Yeah.
Brotherhood of man, and there's some things within the church I don't agree with. It's not the church.
I don't agree with being called a Christian necessarily. I just follow Christ.
Exactly, the message which was that the church is basically within us. You know, we can harness these energies, and that's what the message he was trying to portray.
I believe that. I think that every single human being, every single thing that's alive and is a being, I think that everything is just like is the center of the universe. I think we all are in some other way. You just don't know it yet. You don't even know it now. Like it's just something that's hidden that you don't like really get to experience until like you know it. Do you know what I mean? Like everyone in themselves is like the center of the universe. I think everything is connected in a bigger way.
100%.
I think everything's connected. I think 100%.
Yeah.
And it's just weird though that this is starting to like all this stuff is happening now. It's like being so many crop circles like in America and in England now. I just can't believe I'm actually in one.
I know. Well, apparently this is the first one in the UK this year.
Is it? Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I've heard like there's been like crop circles in America and stuff.
Yeah,
like
but there's some around here that have been found as well recently.
Oh yeah, you were
some people are saying there's some obvious signs of them being man-made. No, I don't know because I haven't been yet.
But they were saying that this one is almost likely not man-made.
Yeah, I could because of these nodes. I mean, it is.
The one that's saying it's man-made, it's right by the gate.
So they're saying that would have made it.
Oh right, so you're just straight into the field. So yeah, it makes sense.
Because they say the thing with this place is you've got to walk right through the field, leave no time. If we're all to do this,
because all your gear is going to be coming behind you as well.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't really add up. To say it was a human being, it's just like they must have been perfect at what they were doing.
I don't know why it's so weird that it's just in between 2, 3
perfect
trees. Like that's really weird to me. I don't know why.
Sam and Alfie, and they're going to start a podcast, and it's going to be called "We're Not Experts," but is that right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool, gents, man.
The best one.
Yeah, man.
Subscribe.
Subscribe, like, and share.